Is Rodrygo staying at Real Madrid or is he destined for a move to the Premier League? You've got conflicting stories coming out from Marca and Fabrizio Romano, so let's analyse them. Marca are claiming that Rodrygo is set to stay at Real Madrid, and all of his social media posts seem to indicate that he's happy. Literally, the word happy, the white heart, you know the drill. This is what happens every single time. Nothing is done by accident. However, you've got Fabrizio Romano in the other corner, who is adamant that the discussions are ongoing with the likes of Arsenal. And over the past couple of weeks, we've seen murmurings of this. Arsenal, there was Chelsea, there was City that were linked. But the stumbling block seems to be the same thing every single time. Rodrygo is on massive wages at Real Madrid, and the transfer fee that Real Madrid would demand is extortionate. Let's face it, Transfer Market has him listed at 100 million euros. No one's paying that for Rodrygo. So how far down the scale do you really want to go? What are you willing to accept if you're Real Madrid? I really doubt that you're taking any less than 70 to 80. But an important bid like that would go some way to offsetting the costs that we've already incurred this summer on the likes of Howson, the fee that we paid for Trent, Mastantuono, and anyone else that we bring in. So it may well be necessary. At the end of the day, he's one of the assets in the team that is worth a lot. He's a saleable asset. He's someone that we can get rid of and recoup something material. But is it the right decision? Is it the right decision to get rid of him? Well, let's be honest. If Rodrygo stays at Real Madrid, he's getting limited game time. Why? Because he's largely ineffective from the right wing, and that's why we're bringing in Mastantuono. He's a player who can genuinely provide some form of threat from that side. Alternatively, is Rodrygo good enough for the left side to take Vinicius' place, or maybe slot in when Mbappe is getting a little bit tired? But then you start to think, is he more of a luxury player? And can you afford to have a luxury player on your books, particularly when you continue to make investments? I really don't see how that is possible. It's a very interesting one, and I'm more inclined to say that if we do receive the money, this is something that we should be taking. On the other hand, look at the publicity that's coming out of Real Madrid. You see the videos and the images of Rodrygo talking with Xabi Alonso almost teaching him, coaching him how to play the game, the runs that he needs to be making, the little movements in behind. Maybe he believes that he can turn him into a genuine threat, in which case, are we handing Arsenal an absolute weapon? I don't mean that in the British sense of the word, if you understand that. But something that will enhance their team. That's the way that I'm going with that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm a little bit conflicted on this one because I don't think it's as clear cut as it seems, and we are getting such conflicting information. My opinion is that if we are continuing to invest and we recognise that we are some way short of the other teams in Europe, which we are, then the money needs to come from somewhere, and you do need to give up something in return for these new transfers coming through the door. And I believe that Rodrygo is one of those players that goes a long way to offsetting your investment. So my preference would be for him to go. But let me know your thoughts. Do you believe that Rodrygo's time is coming to an end at Real Madrid? Is it time to grab the money and run? Are we ripping them off? What is his true sale value? Let me know your thoughts. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Take care.